Today we're going to take a look at transformation rules. You should have already completed 203, the transformation exploration, so I'm going to be referring back to that a little bit. So these are the transformation rules. So if you want to transform a function to the left or right from the origin, that's called a horizontal shift. These all transform the quadratic function. So x minus 2 squared goes to the right. X plus 2 squared goes to the left. And you should have seen this on the front page of your transformation exploration, that x plus 2 went to the left, x minus 1 went to the right, and also with absolute value. X plus 3 went to the left, and x minus 2 went to the right. Some people are confused by the rights and the lefts. They're kind of opposite what you might think. Like I always think of minus is moving to the left. So I tell students that inside these parentheses or inside a function like absolute value, it's a strange world where everything's backwards. So minus actually goes to the right. And if you want to think about this as an x-intercept, what is that x-intercept? If you plug in positive 2, 2 minus 2 gives you 0. So this shifts you right to an x-intercept of positive 2. While this one, how would I get that x-intercept? I would plug in negative 2. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0. So negative 2 is the x-intercept on the graph. So when you see parentheses, if you forget left or right, you might want to think about, hey, what would the x-intercept be for this function? And up and down, you saw on the first couple graphs, here was x squared up 1, and here's x squared down 3, and also on number 9 and 10. Here was the absolute value shifted up 2. Here's absolute value shifted down 3. So you have the function contained, and then you're adding or subtracting the number outside of the function itself. Or in this case, there's no parenthesis, it's just over here. I also like to point out that up or down is kind of what you would assume. Adding 2 to the function shifts the function up. It makes the function bigger. Subtracting 2 makes the function smaller, so it's going down 2 units. So you've got left, right, up, down. This is reflection. So you could either be reflected over the x-axis or the y-axis. So this is the x-axis. So what I think of as, I think the whole function is being flipped upside down. So the whole function gets flipped upside down. With the y-axis flip, which is this one, all of the x values inside the function are being made negative. This part of the function is now over here, and this part of the function is now over here. There is symmetry in this graph, so you actually don't see any reflection. I talked about that in number 8. So this just was the mirror image of itself. In number 16, this was the mirror image of itself. And we talked about this in number 19. This is on this is called 203, right?